Sussexes' kids are fake. Meg turned red as Omid Scobie exposes her sick lie about ghost kid Archie. Some stories suggest that Archie only recently discovered who he really was. The problem lies in how this information is discovered. Omid Scobie, family's Meghan and Harry source of this information, was trying to publish an exclusive article about Lily's christening when he made a huge mistake and mispronounced the Los Angeles Archbishop's name, raising serious questions about the authenticity of the reality of the information. The assertion that no members of the royal family attended Lily's christening despite being invited is another surprising detail. This attempt to blame the family entirely seems a bit of a stretch, since everyone knows that planning royal engagements with the family is about more than just throwing out last-minute invitations. Now let's address the main issue of Archie's identity. Some people think Archie is just now realizing how much of a prince he really is. So how reliable are these sources? Reputable royal analyst Neil Sean asserts that Prince Harry knows he is a prince, but he learns this from an outside source and not from someone in his family. Although I do admire Neil Sean and his knowledge of royalty, I can't help but agree with the assertion that Archie and Lily are Harry and Meghan's biological children. In my opinion, and the opinion of many others, we need DNA evidence. This is when royal insiders become famous. Lady C enters the picture with a direct entrance into the palace. Lady Colin Campbell, unlike many critics, relies on secondary sources. She has claimed that Lily and Archie are surrogates and adopted children. These conflicting stories have us confused, but given the high stakes, it's imperative to approach these topics with caution. The legitimacy of the monarchy could be threatened by a closer look at these differences and contradictions. It's clear that Meghan and Harry's public relations team was heavily involved. This has happened before, as evidenced by rumors about Audible podcasts, Your Fashion Company, and other incidents. It is an indisputable fact that Meghan and Harry are getting richer and richer, and their desperation is increasing. They're forced to turn to their children due to the reluctance of their sponsors and lack of interest. Public interest is decreasing. An example of this prairie strategy are recent photos of Meghan and Harry with their children at Halloween trick-or-treat events. Although some people may claim that these images are fake, it's important to maintain perspective. The underlying motivation behind the photos, rather than their authenticity, is the real concern here. Recently, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle were called terrible for writing another explosive book against the royal family. The author of Finding Freedom is preparing to publish his new work titled Endgame. With the latest addition to his collection, Scobie is now being trolled for his post by royal expert Angela Levin. The royal commentator said, "I find it appalling that Ed wrote this book. It's really disgusting. Evans said King Charles was very popular. That's ridiculous. Prince William doesn't want to be king." She added for Camilla to talk about her. She'll do everything to protect her image. I think she was the last person to do that. She doesn't want to try to get an image. She just wants to be her husband's supporter. She said Harry was determined not to visit or compromise until his father apologized to Meghan, and he wanted William to do the same.